Welcome to the American Logistics Academy, and in this video I'd like to give you the basics of how marketing really works. You see, right now you have probably noticed already that most of the information that we're receiving in our lives is coming from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the other Twitters and stuff like that. And unless you adjust to this world, it's going to be very difficult for you to use marketing properly. I still see some people who are advertising in print. And that is horrible because most of the newspapers already themselves switched to online format. So, and if you still think that publishing ads in newspapers and distributing business cards is going to make any difference, I would like to give you some other ideas, an alternative to what you can do. You see, right now Facebook, for example, has a few billion people using it every single day. As soon as they wake up, they take their phone and they start scrolling and looking and seeing all these cats and dogs and but basically people want to have fun all the time, and this is the easiest way. And right now Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they allow us to use their platform extremely cheaply, because it's insane how cheap it is, and I bet it's going to change very soon, so you got to take advantage of it. So right now the reason why you are not paying for social websites, social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and all of this is free, and you have to think about it, there are billions of dollars it costs them to maintain these computers and the whatever storages they have where they keep all these hard drives with your information. The only reason why they are allowing everybody to use it for free because they are collecting our data, they are collecting our information. So if you think that you still have any kind of a secret in your life, you are making a huge mistake, because right now no one has any secrets. Your emails, your posts, everything is open to, not to the public, but to us marketers. Because, for example, if I want to find a person who loves dogs of specific kind, I can find them using YouTube, Facebook, Google, and advertise directly to them. And for that, I'm going to pay, as a marketer, as an advertiser, I'm going to pay Google, Facebook, and everybody else. And that's why, by selling this information, they're making billions and billions of dollars. They actually are becoming the richest people in the world because they're reselling you. Your personality. It's not a physical body. It's your knowledge, is your contacts, your information, your data is you. So basically they're reselling you to me so I can market something to you and make you a little bit happier, for example, because by selling you this course, this training, the goal was to allow you to use the knowledge that I possess and people in my office to help you to make more money. So that was the goal, and we were able to find you as a person who was in our range of clients. So, and that's why you have to understand that right now everything or anything you want to sell, you can sell through social media, especially Facebook and YouTube. And think about it, when was the last time you used YouTube? Probably right now. Probably 5 minutes ago you were looking for something else and you were watching something interesting on YouTube. So People are switching their dish networks, cable companies. They just connecting their computer or a little box, whatever it's called, to their huge TVs. So the world has changed, so you have to change with it. And that's the only way to stay with the trend, and it's moving very fast. It's like a tsunami, and you have to be like a surfer, or to stay on top of that. And that's exactly what we are doing, and that's exactly what we are teaching you. So the main goal for this video is for you to understand that the marketing that really works right now is happening only online. Online only. In the trucking industry, because this industry is a little bit behind right now, a little bit behind of this current trends and markets and all that. You still can make some money by advertising in print, like for example truck paper. It still has the online version and has the printed version. So, and a lot of truckers are still using it, because in a truck usually it's boring, and you just go to the restroom, you get the magazine and look at the trucks for sale and some ads and whatever, and you can still use it, but still I would suggest you to use the Facebook and YouTube and all that. So, in the next couple of lessons, I'm going to teach you how to use Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and how to create a powerful marketing that's going to be able to sell your product or services. By learning these interesting skills, and why I'm saying interesting, because they are very unusual. When you really understand it, how easy it is, how powerful it is, it's going to be very unusual for you in the beginning, because you will realize how much power you have. And I would like to ask you to use it only for good, not for evil. And that's very powerful. And I want you to really understand and think what else you can do with this knowledge. You should never limit yourself to one thing and one thing only. In my opinion, yes, you can become a master in one thing. For example, you become a dispatcher, you become good at marketing your dispatch business. But what about, think about it just for a second, what about if your sister, for example, has a beauty salon, she's a beautician, like a barber or something, why you don't think you can help this person? For example, you can create the same Instagram, you can create this YouTube marketing campaign and bring this person to another level in life. For that, people usually can share their profit. For example, I've done a lot of very interesting experiments. I have some friends that are in the beauty industry. For example, we invested $1,000 in marketing for a friend of mine. She's a beautician, and within 30 days, she was able to make $3,000 by using this marketing campaign of $1,000. And we tracked everything. So basically, she invested $1,000, got $3 back. So she made $2,000 additionally within this 30 days by investing only $1,000. So that's the way it works. For example, if you have a friend that has a restaurant, for example, or a little pizza place or whatever it is, you can actually do a lot of good things by implementing this knowledge that you're receiving in this training. So that's why I want you to understand that you have no limits. If you want to watch this movie Limitless, with the guy who was taking this clear pill and he felt amazing, that's what's going to happen to you once you learn the marketing that's done properly, that's done right. And that's the goal for this video. I want you to expand your mind and think even before you learn anything, because you'll learn it no matter what, because we're going to teach it to you in a format that's so digestible. A 5-year-old kid can learn it, because we stripped this knowledge, we got rid of this BS, this scientific stuff. It's to the point when you press this button you get this result, you press other button you get this result. There is nothing difficult in life. You see, most of the people are trying to overcomplicate it because they want to sell a book. You see, like I was helping my friend to write this book. You see how thin it is? It was supposed to be about this thick, 400 pages. And I said, listen, why would you waste people's time? Why? I mean, you want to look smart, make it so it works. So get stripped of all the BS, all this, stuff that's, you just, sometimes read the book and you don't understand what it's all about. So that's what this training is all about. That's what the life should be all about. If you strip the life to this bare minimums, and like there is a family, there is money, there is a business, and there is marketing that has to bring clients and money to you. That's it. There is nothing else really. You see, what I want you to understand before you go through this like real training, understand there is nothing complicated. In school, the system made us believe that everything in life is complicated. It's not true. And that's exactly why you see most of the people who become millionaires, billionaires, they are dropouts. They never finished school because they somehow were able to understand that this stuff is not really for them, because life is easier. And you see the success stories. The guy went and did something. Boom. One action, done. Okay? There is point A, there is point B. The shortest distance from point A to point B is a straight line. So they said, okay, I want $1 billion. Okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I have to sell. This is how I want to help people. That's it. But what happened to us, we got screwed in our brains, because from point A to point B, in order to get there, we have to go to kindergarten, school, and pass this test, do this, and get the certificate, the diploma, and then, satisfy everybody else around you. And maybe, someday, somehow, without a goal, you're going to be happy. That doesn't work like that. So that's exactly why you're here on this training. This training is not going to be only about marketing. It's not going to be only about dispatch and the trucking and logistics and all that. This training must improve your life, and that is my goal. And that is what I'm going to talk to you about. And every little thing, when I get sidetracked and all that, I'm doing it on purpose, because I want you to really, really understand what I'm trying to say to you. Do not, limit yourself in your thinking. Do not, stay in one place. Just move around, not only physically but mentally. Think about all of the opportunities that you have. Think about, for example, this industry, trucking. In the trucking industry, we have 8 million people involved in the United States working. Most of them have no idea what the marketing is. Most of them have no idea how to grow their businesses. And that's what you're learning here right now. You see? Think about how can you help those 8 million people There are some huge companies going down only because they don't know how to advertise, market, how to use this new social media. That's why I'm saying in every video you have to stay on top of this wave. It's like a tsunami. It's very fast, but you gotta keep updating your knowledge. It's all about knowledge. It's all about learning new but very powerful and useful things, not the garbage, because you've read books, you went to colleges and schools and all that. Didn't help really. I mean, all it does, it gets you ready to become a worker, and that's all basically. So in the next video, we're going to go through the process of marketing on YouTube, Facebook, and I will give you the specific details, and you will understand how easy it is. You will understand how powerful it is, and that's the most important. Thank you. See you next time.